are not considering today or
No,
maybe
Bihar
Bihar
Lordship,
there was
they have filed a contempt regarding last order. So perhaps
13th
it's
August.
not
we are supposed to take up Bihar
Yes.
today.
Yes, also.
Yes,
But they have filed a contempt. They mentioned
that
it.
was that was my.
It was mentioned, I think, by my friend.
Bihar listed nahi hai.
Lord, there's only one clarification in Bihar. Lord, if your lordship sees the 4th August, your lordship's order, in that order it was clearly your lordship has seen 4th August order.
Perhaps Bihar contempt was mentioned last week to be taken up
Yes,
today.
but the clarification that they issue the contempt.
Where is the contempt petition?
File a contempt. You file a contempt.
What is the number?
इसमें है।
Lord, the issue there is again covered in my lord's order of 4th of August. May I just invite your attention to the 4th August? That order, Lord, clearly says,
You are for Bihar.
Your Lordship, I am opinion of Bihar, but Bihar was not supposed to be taken today. It was
Not supposed to be taken today. You accept notice on the
I will
contempt.
accept the notice. That to that extent.
Very well. Contempt may issue
Bihar,
notice is accepted by Mr. Transfer Learned Standing Counsel for Bihar. Personal presence is dispensed with. File your counter within 2 weeks.
Lord, if my
In the event, the order of so and so, what is the date of my
28th of July 2022, paragraph
has not
22
been
on.
complied with as yet. Pendency of the contempt will not preclude the contempt's respondents to comply with such order.
Your Lordship, may I
Obliged.
pray for 3 weeks because I have not even received the petition.
How much time have we given?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Enough.
Lord, that order only says they have to clarify whether the exams
Let them file their affidavit. and-
obliged.
They may also serve the petition.
Yes, Delhi.
My lords, may I make a small request, my lords?
For
Delhi, my lords. Menka Guruswamy, ma'am, is my lords leading Delhi, and she is arguing in court number 13, my lords. May I request for next week Delhi, if possible, my
So
lords.
we will have to rise half an hour early.
I'm sorry, my lords. Then I will start, my lords. I will.
Let us hear, madam.
I have to say,
IA number 139.
may I just point out is,
Their interest otherwise will be protected. That can be taken up next week. There's no.
चला गया अरे amicus का नोट चला गया उसके साथ. Yes.
no, Delhi, my lords, I
Tell
have,
us what is about Delhi. First, let the amicus.
Delhi, I
submit
think
their-
there's something can be worked out both sides. If Lordship may see that Delhi note, and let me read the order of 4th August. Ms. So-and-so senior counsel represents 455 contractual special teachers. An affidavit shall be filed on behalf of these 455 teachers indicating how many of them have been in service for more than 10 years, how many of them possess RCI qualification with up-to-date registration number, and how many of them have previously taken the examination for recruitment conducted by DSSSB. The engagement letters of each of these teachers shall form part of the affidavit. The affidavit may be filed by Monday so and so. Now, my friend has filed an affidavit. We have also verified, my lords. Now, Lordship, I just mark these figures which I have taken from this affidavit. As per the Delhi government affidavit of 26th August 2025, the total number of sanctioned posts for TGT is 1757. They have already filled up 561 through that right recruitment exam. Lordship, know that they have passed exams and all that.
Sir, for
As on date, the vacant
it's 1203, sir. 1702 is total, sir. PRT, TGT, PRC, RC. It's 1203. That's what you have said.
okay, the sanction post.
That's right.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Post vacancy as per the
Okay.
sanction.
The vacant post, my friend says 12. In fact,
The change in figures.
1196, Lordship may struck down. It say 1203.
That's vacant, yes.
So 12,
203.
that's vacant TGT post.
So 1757 will also undergo a change.
No, Lord, what they say is vacant TGT post.
175 is a sanction post, my lords.
Sanction post, that is okay.
Yes. One
Filled up posts.
filled up, my lords, are way less. I'll explain it. But in the table we have said, let's just assume for now, my lords, 1203.
What is crucial for me is vacant post, which is 1203.
120.
It's not vacant, my lords. It's not vacant.
No, let
We
me.
held the exams. My lords,
Let me read
that
further. There's a second exam.
that's what I'm saying, my lords. 1203. Otherwise, I'll explain the.
Let me just complete.
Are waiting. They've passed.
I'll complete. Let me have the second.
Learned amicus can finish. my
One
lords.
by one.
Let me have the second line complete. Now, my lord, then they filed a subsequent affidavit of 17 April 2026, where they, my lords, again declared result for 364 candidates. Lordship may mark that figure also. And this is that result which is awaited, my lords.
This is not a weighted.
This is not.
This is not clear. This is cleared. 581 is the second exam of 2023, which is awaited, my lords. No, Lordship, what we have done is, as per the affidavits which my friend had filed and state had already filed, we have come across the number of teachers which are engaged more than 10 years of service as per Delhi government affidavit are 189. That is para 13C of the affidavit. That's Delhi's government affidavit. Vacant post, this is important now. Now it has to be increased now. What we have done is, the vacant post after adjusting both these examinees who have cleared, that is 364 and 581, happens to be more than 251 now. Because I took it 1196, my friend mentioned it's 1203. So 1203 minus 364 minus 581 makes it, my lords, 260, how much?
250.
250, I'll submit, sir, later, sir, otherwise it will be.
7 more.
confusing.
So it is 258. My suggestion to your lordship is this, that out of 189, those special category teachers who are teaching for more than 10 years, and even adjusting both these examinees who have cleared, like that is 364 plus 581, everybody can be adjusted of these at least 189 candidates who have more than 10 years of contractual, of course, subject to screening committee.
They appear before the screening
No,
committee?
that we have mentioned, Lordship may see that second last para. They have appeared before the examination, my lords. But if Lordship may recall the last hearing, my lords, Lordship said that 10 year I will take as a cutoff, even if they have appeared, not cleared, even if they not appeared, but 10 year would be the threshold based on Uma Devi's ratio, my lords. That if they have crossed 10 years of service, they have already been screened, my lords, as per Delhi government affidavit. And if they are found to be RCI eligible and qualified, they can be at least taken into consideration. This is one figure, my lords. And this will take care of the other two examinees who have already cleared, that is 364 plus 581, my lords. So my friend, Mr. Hegde will have no problem that even they also accommodated, my lords, and these contractual teachers who are working for more than 10 years, they can also be accommodated. Apart from that, just a minute. Apart from that, my lords, I've seen the affidavit filed by the petitioner in this side, my lords. They say that they have almost 76 teachers who have 9 years plus working. Now, they can also be considered, my lord, because since they have a vacancies lying here, my lords, apart from adjusting each and every one, my lords, and because if lordship may kindly recollect, may just pass on that judgment, 28 October 2021 judgment, where your lordship noted that figures, that there are dearth of special teachers, my lord, across pan India. If I just give the figures, my lord, if you can pass on the judgment, if you have. If lordship may see para 56, we have just made a short note on this judgment, my lord.
Was this DSSB exam result declared 2022 364?
Yes,
They have not been appointed.
they have been appointed. 581 results have been.
581 need to be appointed.
Because my lord had,
So therefore, this is over then.
364 already appointed.
4 already appointed out of 1203.
that's over,
Yes.
Yes.
that's over. And therefore, Millets, in fact, Millets had given,
And the 581
Your lordship has.
results have not yet been declared.
no,
Yes.
I've moved an IA for that because the Millet had permitted us to move an IA for that, which I have done, and it's before Millet.
So the remaining would.
364 have been appointed, 581 are appointed.
Are being, it's not, they are not appointed
Your
as yet.
lordship has.
If
to allow.
are appointed, subject to clearance,
Yes.
then this figure of 258 is correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Millets, after that, one more exam was held for 32 seats, again TGT Millets. The results are not declared, which makes it,
Another 32.
226.
My lords, we have
Make-
challenged those examinations.
There is no substantive challenge.
I say even then, my lords, it is 189 who are 10 year plus.
Millets, I'll just correct the figures because it's coming from the affidavit.
No, your own affidavit.
Only 90
About
petitioners.
189 teachers
189
who
Millets.
have been engaged for more than 10 years.
Now,
What is their fate?
yes, so on the last date also, Millets, I made that submission because we wanted to give quietus to these proceedings, Millets.
My lords,
The figures which are given here in Millets, I must point out that there are 455 people who are here, Millets. All of them are not 10 years, but they are just as per their figure. 20 of them appointed in 13.
No, you have filed an affidavit
They
pursuant
have
to-
filed it yesterday, which is not on record. The learned and Michael may have
filed it
seen it, Millets,
day before
running into 600 pages. But I have.
I have seen that affidavit. That's why I've said they are 90. What they claim is 90 out of 189. 190 are 10 plus. I've seen that appointment letters also.
Yes, so I'm saying this, Millets. The affidavit, Millets, is in fact not correct. They have mentioned a figure of 200 appointed in 2020. In fact, the previous affidavit and our affidavit shows no appointments were made in 2020.
No, my lord, this is incorrect. In 20,
There is
in
absolutely
26
no
of affidavit,
order
they themselves have said that in 2020 more than 200 appointments were made. I can show that.
Appointments.
I can show that, my lord.
Appointment order,
26th of August affidavit.
We can show
In 2020,
appointment order, Malay.
appointments were made, my lord.
They will not.
You've been able to go through their affidavit?
I did, Malas, because it came last evening, Malas, so I did go
Out
through
of
it.
455,
Yes.
have you prepared a chart showing how many
I have.
RCI?
But for my consumption, Malas, I'll just point out, 2013, there are 20 people who were appointed in 13. So I leave it that.
2000,
13, 20 people were appointed.
right?
2000
All RCI.
Yes, all are RCA registered Malas. There's no difficulty with that. Then 2014 Malas, 70.
17,
70 Malas.
70.
70.
That makes it 90.
Then
So these people, 2017, they are saying 76 people Malas, which I am disputing. There were no appointments in 17, there were appointments in 18, which I have also said on affidavit Malas, in our previous affidavits. So from this, I am disputing the figure. So insofar as 13 and 14 are concerned, I leave it at that. Even
That
though
makes it 90, my lord. That's what I'm saying.
90.
So 90 there is no
So
dispute.
90, you can appoint these 90.
That's my submission.
Yes.
You can appoint these 90.
Admitted there more than 10 years. RCI.
Okay.
You can
Very well.
appoint these 90.
Yes, Malas.
My lord.
So, Malad, that leaves 90, 189
addition to
minus
that,
90
my lord,
makes it 99.
More than 9 years. My lords, in addition to that, my lords, may I request that there are candidates, only 76, my lords, who have completed 9th and 10th academic year, my lords.
Malas, that is
And
not
my lords-
the right submission to make.
And I will show, my lords, even the 12th of March 24 order says that the create post for such teachers, such contractual teachers, my lord.
Lord, I would join my,
You have worked for 3-4 years, you don't acquire.
no, not,
More
not,
than 9 years, my lord.
Lord, may I make,
76 are there.
Lord, in page 2 of the compendium, this, Lord, there are people who have worked, Lord,
We have to fix the cutoff.
Lord, instead of having a cutoff by number of years, my lord, would you have consider a cutoff by the order of this honorable court? There could be a cutoff on the date of the judgment, my lord, 2010-2021. That would be a logical.
Malas, in that
Lord,
case, the
anybody who
submission
was
is-
working, because that judgment was for teachers and special teachers who were contractual workers on that day. That could be an alternative, my lord, because that was where the benchmark was set. That was where, and all these.
If you take it back to 21,
Yes, my lord.
then number of candidates would come
Not,
down.
not substantially, my lord.
Substantially. In
Total
fact,
number
Malas,
would
that
be-
judgment never conferred a right for
If my
regularization.
learned
Malas.
friends-
So therefore, 2021, you have to complete 10 years.
Lord, no, judgment never said anything about 10 years. The judgment said anybody working on that day. That was the judgment. Contractual cheaters on that day.
So even if one day,
Lord, theoretically one day, but in this case it was not. In this case, my lord, it was not.
one day we will not.
Not at
We
all.
will
Lord,
have to fix
Your
some
lord-
yardstick.
my,
The basis
May
on
this-
which people can be appointed without even, facing a competition as
In
such.
fact,
My
Malas had put that
submission there-
question, Malas, to the
Lord,
other
if
side
my-
with respect to how many sat for the exam and passed the exam.
my
Let us see 7th March 25 order.
Lord, 7th
If
March.
Lordship may see that,
March.
that compilation I just handed over, my lords. I have,
That's a part of
that a
that
thin compilation I
compendium.
just handed over. The paper book, yeah, this.
Page 36 of that
No,
compendium.
before that, Lordship may just see para 56 of the main judgment. I want to read that also. Because that, I am more concerned today about that 9+ category also. Because the observation at para 56, running page 4, Lordship may just see that first para.
Page 4.
Running page 4, para 56. That's the main judgment, my lord, Rajneesh Pandey judgment. May I read, my lords, para 56? As of today, there is a dearth of rehabilitation professionals or special teachers recognized and registered by the council, who alone can impart education and training to handicapped persons stroke CWSN. This disparity will have to be addressed by the NCTE coming under a different department. It is for the NCTE to evolve holistic mechanism in collaboration with the councils to enhance the number of special teachers to overcome the deficit. As aforesaid, the persons with disabilities in India constitute over 2.21% of total population of the country as per census figure of 2011. At present, there are only 1,20,781 special educators registered with the council. As per the available data with the Unified District Information System, there are 22.5 lakhs children with special needs in the country. Further, only 4.33 lakhs general teachers have been trained to teach CWSN in addition to teaching general children, and only 28,535 special teachers are available for children with special needs. So the figures are staggering, my lords. Out of 22.5 lakhs children with special needs, there are only 1 lakh 20 odd teachers, my lords. And then lordship have reproduced the entire chart. And just see, my lords, the disparity between appointment of special teachers and children with special needs is huge. Therefore, lordship, today my suggestion is this, that instead of drawing a complete cutoff of 10 years, if they have vacancies after adjusting each and every examinee, my lords, say for example like 76 teachers who have 9+ category, my lords, and the dearth of teachers required, my lords, across India, my lords, at least that can have a that can be considered for their appointments. I am not saying that those have just worked for 2 years or 3 years, but 9 years or 10 years.
We said 10 years because page 40 of your compilation, order of 7th March
7 March
2025,
20.
left it at only last many years.
Yes, my lords.
Yes.
So there were no
Wait.
figure. I understand that.
That
Last
makes
many
a
years.
difference to 20 years.
So that is why we said we will be guided by.
I was there in that matter also, my lord, that day also. What happened is that
Kumarari principle, if you apply 10 years, if you have.
Lord,
continued,
what transpired that day was that
considered for
some of
regular
the
session in
petitioners did mention that we have worked for more than 20 years. So they say that okay, 20 years also
terms of
can.
work for 20 years, they will have to produce the proof before the
Lord.
screening committee.
Yes, yes.
My
Not 10
request would be not,
But anybody who has worked for 4 years, 5 years.
I understand that.
9 years.
I'm on that borderline case, like 9 years plus,
If you-
9 year plus.
may I persuade you? Lord?
Once you place a cutoff mark, it would be.
I leave it to you, Lord.
It would be arbitrary.
I leave it to you because since there are vacancies and there are no exams,
Not, and I'll be able to show
Lord,
you whether there's
my
no
requ-
dearth.
they should not be taken as adversarial. I'm saying that if there are vacancies available
My requ-
and the exams have been conducted regarding the other candidates, my lords.
Lord, my request is, my
It
lord,
is on 7th March 25. How many of these 455 had completed 10?
Well, it's just 90 millets, same figure, 90.
90.
Yes,
Lord,
millets.
may I make this request? Not 10 years, please. 10 years is, Lord, if many
10
years,
years, we are not picking it from the air.
no.
10 years, we are picking it from the CB judgment.
Lord, my request here is, that's in a different context. Here, if your lordship sees,
If we say, just Mr. Senior Counsel, sir, if we say 9, somebody may have put in 8 years,
Lord,
6 months service. He or she will say, why do you pick 9? You should have picked 8, so that I would have been eligible. Once we do that, 7 years, 6 months will come and say. So therefore, there has to be a
Lord, I strictly agree.
hammer
with
has
what-
to fall at one place.
Lord, the hammer has to fall at a place which is guided by the date of the judgment is my submission. The judgment set in,
So you show us from the 2021 judgment, where is the guideline?
Lord, 2021
That's what I'm
judgment
thinking.
talks of
21.
dearth. Lord, 2021 judgment, if your lordships looks at the relief paragraph, which is in this compendium.
So what is the volume, page 1,
Lord,
2021?
In that my compilation is judgment,
Compilation.
7th March judgment, what should we say?
Has the relief
No, not
paragraph.
7th March.
My lord's judgment also says that first you appoint the existing resource and thereafter on the remaining post you can issue the advertisement.
page six.
Judgment says, my lord.
Running page 6,
No, it doesn't say that.
Page 74, my lord.
para 57 is the guide, is the direction.
No, we would like to see the entire job.
Please,
That's a volume.
What is
That
the
is
volume?
That's a complete.
2021,
2021?
volume 17 SCC 1, page 1.
2021, volume 17, page 1. दिखाइए.
Yes.
Does it say anything about number of years?
It does not say anything about the number of years.
First time,
So,
7th March.
Does not.
Yes.
The 7th March says last
time.
many years.
Lord,
Now
yes.
we will have to give some meaning to last many
Lord,
years.
may I make this? Yes, your lordship might. Lord, this is my submission. The 3-judge bench set the new benchmark. Lord, the 7th March judgment did not purport to modify or review the earlier judgment. It merely gave 7th March, if your lordship sees paragraph page, the first page, the opening sentence of the 7th March order, which is again in this compendium, that sets the key. If your lordship sees the opening page,
Page 36.
that says, my lord, page 36, in
Running-
spite of the judgment passed, in spite of the judgment passed by this court on 2810 and the directions contained in paragraph 57, paragraph 72 of the reported judgment, And then subsequently, the order dated 21/7/22 and 12/3/24 passed by the court. None of the states have made any appointments and sanctioned. And then last line, the figures with special need in each of these courts presently before the court, which varies slightly, and then that huge number is extracted. So if my lord sees this
So
judgment,
that order is considered, judgment is considered, then at the foot of page 37, it was left to the central government to come out with a teacher-pupil ratio in such schools.
yes, they have.
Ratio which we have been given by the central government for our primary schooling, so and so,
That's-
so and so. Once we have the teacher-pupil ratio with us and also the figures as to the number of children in each of the states and UTs, by this time, each of the states and UTs should have at least identified the number of
Yes.
sanction posts.
But all
Under
that-
these circumstances,
if
so
you're,
therefore 21 judgment does not say anything about duration of service as a contractual teacher.
it does
In
not.
fact,
It
Manoj,
is, it is.
in fact,
it
on
does-
Page 55.
in fact, on the other hand, the judgment says to initiate appointment process
No.
to fill in vacancies for the posts so created.
No, my lord.
Again,
Direction number C, my lords.
My lord.
No,
may I-
sir, we will have to.
The 20th October judgment, my lords.
my request here is,
It
if
may,
you're,
it may result in some hardship to
Lord,
some of the candidates, but 10 years is to be.
My lord, may I show only one line?
May in fact not cause any hardship, my lords. We are again holding the exam. We have permitted them to sit for the exam also. They don't
My
wish
lord,
to
we
do that.
all have qualified the basic exam, this 2022,
You
but
will
not
have
in
to
merit.
Participate along with the others.
no,
You
there-
will have to succeed and then get
no,
it.
there would your lordship consider giving some weightage to those who have put in a number of years
If
here?
there are statutory rules, how can we rewrite the statutory
No, there
rules
are-
for recruitment?
Lord, that is
We
because.
taxation,
if-
my lords, in that.
but if-
My lord,
But
may I
that-
show only one page that is very important in the judgment, my lord, that says about existing teachers. Only one line, my lords. I will not. My lord, the judgment says, page 55, it says, resource support. For providing resource support to CWSN, the existing human resource appointed under SSA and RMSA will be rationalized and the remaining vacancies may be filled through fresh recruitment. This is the part of judgment, my lord. And we all are appointed under SSA.
Page
If your lordship-
55 of the judgment.
No, if your lordship has this compendium,
Page 55 is
Reported judgment.
a quotation from something.
Yes, ma'am. This is the SSA scheme. This is the SSA.
Judgment.
That-
This is a scheme, you say that
that is.
the
paragraph
judgment has said something.
It has to be read with, my lords, the main direction of the judgment. Para 57. I will show para 57.
Para 57.
57 in the reported judgment, it is the last, page 74.
71,
Sorry, yes, my lord.
71.
Yes, my lord.
So where does in para 71, the court advert to
Seven.
the contractual teachers to be appointed?
Yes, my.
Where
Para,
is it?
yes, my. Para 72.5. Until sufficient number, my lord. Until sufficient number of special teachers become available for general schools and special schools, the services of special trained teachers can be availed as
So this goes against you
as per
as a stopgap arrangement.
my lord.
This goes against you.
The triple S scheme, we have been appointed and triple S scheme says so.
Lord, would your lordship,
Existing may be appointed
Lord,
first,
to
my lord.
persuade your lordship, Lord, would your lordship see the other judgment, which is a part of this
देखो तो
compendium?
Delhi.
Yes, one more judgment, please see.
Lordship may say cut off and that 90 can be accommodated because
Would your lordship first clear the 581?
Huh?
Because they can pay.
First clear the 581.
Lordship can clear both.
First clear the 90.
There's no difficulty, my lords. Both can be
Come after.
First
That's why I
clear the
said both
90.
can be worked out.
cleared, my lords. There's no difficulty.
My Lord, there is
Yes,
one,
My lords,
my Lord, would your lordship consider one
respect,
more
sir,
judgment, my Lord?
with respect,
more
my
of
lords,
your-
the 58, the 90 will come after the 5.
Your lordship,
That's-
one more order of your lordship, Lord, page number 27 of my compendium, which I've handed over.
Sir ka contact.
The same which I handed over.
Same,
This one,
this one, same.
27.
The second
Yes.
order of Supreme.
That's the second order of the Supreme Court. My Lord, this is a 2024 order, and this says all the states, lordship has at page 27.
They want to have a cutoff of 10 years. That's fine, that's fine.
This is March order. my Lord. All the states shall file an affidavit within 4 weeks specifying the number of special teachers who are RCI trained eligible to be appointed presently working on a contractual basis after them. The affidavit shall also contain service conditions, including pay scales, etc., number of years they have, and steps, if any, taken to regularize service, imbuing spirit of the judgment. Needless to say, they shall also state the number of and if the sanctioned posts are lesser in number, then steps taken to sanction further posts to ensure appointment of such teachers, which means, my lord, the bench had in mind the teachers working on the date of this order. So it was all along my effort will be to persuade you to have a cutoff date based on orders of this court. This order,
Cut-off date would be 10 years as on 7th March 25.
Lord, would your lordship
That
consider,
would not do any violence to this order even.
Lord, it might.
This order does not say anything.
Thi-
It only expresses a pious wish that those who are in contractual service, the state should regularize them. Beyond that, it does not go.
Could-
7th March order, which gives some semblance of right to the contractual teachers,
It's
now has to be interpreted. This
Lord, it's
long years,
it,
it cannot be, long years cannot be flexible.
Lord, long
It has,
years. Lord,
it has to be,
yes, Lord. Could I-
peg that one. years.
Could I react to that in two ways, my lord? It does not
Point out
say
one
long-
more thing,
Lord,
minutes.
my learned friend would. Lord, your lordship said long years. It said many years, not long years.
Last many years.
Many years.
So 10
Lord,
years is last many years.
Lord, it's too many, my lord. May I
No,
say
no, no,
5 years?
Too many.
5.
Too many.
Five
Let us,
years.
let us go back to Umadevi. What does it say?
Lord, that is in a different context, my lord. Here,
Umadevi was also dealing with people who had been on ad hoc basis, daily wages basis. The court said that prepare a scheme. Those who have worked for 10 years or more without any judicial intervention, as a one-time measure, you take them in service. Why shouldn't that be a guide?
Lord,
After all, it's a CB decision.
Lord, that was
The CB
Lord,
decision which
yes,
was twice,
Huh?
that was a-
that CB decision was twice considered, my lords. The first time the CB assembled and said that we will not give a judgment. They had a draft judgment ready. Then they came a second time. Again, it was reheard. And then secondly, they said,
Lord,
yes,
the distinction
what we
there,
had done.
Lord, between
My lords,
that-
I happen to be the AOR in Umadevi.
Lord, the distinction there, my lord, would be it was a judgment of the court in the principal matter. Here, the principal matter, the 2017 reported judgment is silent on that. The 2021 judgment. Having that distinction, Lord, would your lordship exercise some leeway? If not 10 years, would your lordship say
How were
9?
you recruited, sir?
Lord,
How were you recruited? Pursuant to any advertisement?
yes, yes, at that point of time, for
Let us see your advertisement. What sort of advertisement was issued? Let us see.
Lord, I don't have the details right.
No advertisement, no interview. They were
Sure.
not good.
What process was followed?
Can be accommodated.
9 years, people.
So I have to
You show us the advertisement, sir.
have a draw line 10 years.
Their college now.
Let's not go into, otherwise
No,
my
he
friend.
wants us to go into it. He doesn't realize that something
There has to
might
be
come
line
out. We
somewhere.
will further nail the contractual teachers.
Lord, all that I'm requesting, I'm pleading.
You must understand where the mind of the court is headed, right? If we ask for these particulars, you will not even, these 90 will also not get it.
Lord, may I then request your lordship could, two requests, my lord. Either your lordship could consider, my lord, 9 years because a
No,
lot of
We
them.
can't do that 9 years.
And the second issue.
Then the next people will be 8 years. Why did you fix it at 9?
My lords,
Why not at 8?
my lords, advertisement was issued, my lord, kindly grant me, my lords, only 1 week. I will show everything, my lords. Advertisement was issued, we were appointed on the basis of merit. And my lords, in last, my lords, kindly grant me only one opportunity to convince my lords why 10 years should not be there, my lords. Because there is acute shortage of, we have RC.
Now they say that there are so many people
My-
there.
Not.
In this compilation only, I will show only
be
2
able to
pages.
satisfy
Only 2
minutes.
pages, my lord. Judgment. This Honorable Court and our Right to Education Act says that in every school there has to be at least one teacher. In entire country, my lords, there are more than 10 lakh schools and only 1,79,000 RCI trained teachers, my lords. I will show from this compilation only, my lords. Can I show, my lords? Kindly have page number. Page number 12, my lords. Total number of school in country. This is UDAS data, my lords. There are 10 lakh schools and RCI says that there are total 1 lakh.
Acha, out of your 455,
Yes, my lords.
you are representing 455.
Yes, my lords.
How many are above 8 years,
My lords, 76 only. Only 76.
76.
Only 76.
That's,
Oh, no,
There
sorry.
is no appointment in 17.
that's in addition to the 90.
Yes, 90 plus 70.
90 plus.
The
70.
90 are above 10 years,
So
76
90
are above 9 years.
90 plus 76 are above 8.
Above 9 also. Above 9.
It will be 8.5 because these are
That-
18.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
written 17.
They
It's
are, they are-
actually
they are just finding out,
9 to 10
no,
is
if
70.
you appoint these 90 plus 581, how many
Plus 360.
posts remain?
That's why,
Just make this calculation.
yes, yes, that makes it 2.
1203 minus 364 plus 581 plus 90. What does the figure come to?
258 plus 9.
250,
58 minus
1203 minus 364 minus 581.
168 first.
1203 minus.
Lord, 168 remaining.
168 remain.
Yes.
168.
So 168 remain. Above 8 years, your learned friend says that how many? 70.
76.
So there are posts remaining.
No, there are no posts remaining. Malath, permit me to
Why?
address now, Malath.
Why no posts remaining?
Malath. We minus 32 Malath, the exams are already held. It is not declared for 32 seats.
No, that
Plus-
cannot be. They cannot be.
So let me now permit me to address, sir. Thereafter, we have issued an advertisement for 163 Malaths. We have yet to hold that exam. They are free to sit for that exam. And I must point out one thing, Malaths. They are only advocating the cause for 455 people. In actuality, Malaths, if Malaths may see, their clients are 90 in number. Otherwise, Malaths, people who have worked for 10 years is much more. They are not before this court, but they have been screened by us. So tomorrow they will come and they will say that, Malaths, we have also completed 10 years.
Lord, only 70.
Milos are permitting people with 8.5,
A little more
but they would
generous.
come to the court and they would say that we have been screened. So we are now bound to consider them, Milos.
Lord, this data which I have presented gives the entire data, not in piecemeal.
We are not saying anything today. What we are saying is you appoint 581
Yes.
plus 90
Yes, Milos, we'll do that.
plus 32.
Yes, Milos.
You appoint them.
Very well.
Rest of the posts we'll consider.
Very well.
And 364 already appointed.
Hmm?
Lordship may also add 364 already appointed.
Done, Milos.
So
That's
that is
already
it.
over because the order has already been passed.
The claims raised by the parties require further examination. We propose to consider the same next Tuesday. For the present, we grant liberty to the Delhi government to appoint
581.
candidates who have qualified in the DSSB exams 2023
Yes.
for 581 sanctioned posts. Further, 32 posts. This is of which year?
This is of 20.
DSSB 2025
Yes. I'll give the exam code, Milos.
may also be filled up. At the same time,
42/25, Milos.
huh?
Exam code 42/25.
They're just provided
That.
masters.
Yes.
That apart, the 90 contractual special teachers who have been screened by the screening committee and found qualified.
Let's may also add before this court, as I said, Melods, they are only here for 455 people. So their clients are 90, but there are more people who are not before this court.
So how do we identify this 90?
They have given the list. They have given me the list. I verified that.
That is fine. That is
They have given me a list.
an affidavit that is
Given
there.
a
It's
list,
been filed.
No, 90 candidates you have screened, right?
Yes, yes, they have screened.
So you appoint those 90.
No, my friend said no objection to that.
before this court,
Yes, yes.
because there are more people who have completed 10 years.
My lords.
What my friend wants.
For the present, you have screened 90 of them.
No, we have screened more, out of which 90 are here, is what I'm submitting.
Lordship may say 90 who are present before this court. 90 were petitioned.
How many have you screened?
For 10 years, Melods, 176.
189.
And
176.
under the TGT category, Melods. Under the
176, how many have qualified?
Well, 176 we have screened who have worked for 10 years under the TGT category, out of which 90 are before this court.
No, forget about 90 before this court.
Yes,
176, all have
No appointments.
10 years.
all have RCI qualification,
Yes.
all are eligible.
Otherwise eligible Melods. Yes,
So these 176 may not be represented by them, all of them.
yes, they are not.
But if they have qualified 10 years and above, you go ahead with
My
the
lord.
appointment.
My lords, may I request, my lords, who are before,
Today, those who have qualified, having put in more than 176, why should they not be given the orders?
my lords, we are fighting since last so many
You may
years.
have been fighting.
My lords, may I request, my lord, kindly have merciful approach, my lords.
एक काम करो, देखो,
For
भाई,
7,
राइडर करके लिख के उनको भेजना. In the order dated 7th March 2025, passed by a coordinate bench of this court, comma. Direction was given that special teachers who have already been working and teaching for the last many years within inverted comma, would be entitled to have their candidature considered by the screening committee upon relaxation of age limit in appropriate cases. The phrase last many years has been interpreted differently by different learned counsel appearing for the parties. We have been referred to the decision of this court in 2021-17 SEC 1, where we do not find any direction that the contractual special teachers need to have put in a particular duration of service in order to be eligible for regularization. Having regard to such state of affairs, the need has now arisen to construe and define the phrase for the last many years within inverted comma. We draw guidance from the decision in Umadevi 3, where in paragraph 53, the Constitution bench had observed regarding formulation of a scheme for regularization of employees who had put in more than 10 years of contractual service, contractual/ad hoc service without judicial intervention. Therefore, those contractual special teachers who had put in more than 10 years of service as on 7th March 2025 would only be considered for a regularization in service. उसके बाद ये directions दो, 176 contractual special teachers who have been screened by the screening committee constituted by the Delhi government shall be appointed in the vacant posts. TGT, we have said TGT. TGT.
Yes.
my lords,
Those who have been screened by the government, 176, they will be appointed.
my lords, we 76 are found eligible by the screening committee, my lord.
Your lordship has said the 581.
581 plus 32 plus 176.
These 76, my lords, have been found fit by the screening committee, my lords. If some weightage can be given to these 76.
Lord, may,
Insofar as those who fall below the mark of 10 years may participate in the future examinations to be conducted by the government of Delhi. We hope and trust that having regard to the years of service within bracket less than 10 years, some weightage would be given to.
We are highly obliged, my lord. We are highly.
Other 4 states I have already mentioned in my note, in last note. I have other 4.
Come up next.
Yeah, I've mentioned that states.
Item 18, your lordships may fix some date.